Got tomatoes, chilies,
Oh, wow.
peppers, kiwi, grape, 2 melons, cucumbers and tomatoes.
Fantastic.
I've got
This is crazy. This is so cool.
The size.
Oh, wow. Oh, they're properly going in.
And get the right ones, they'll say like they're like M something or something like that.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
they shouldn't grow no taller than that.
Yeah.
And then I'll branch it out and it will be very nice. I am 21 years old and I have been with the Benjamin Foundation for probably 4 years, and I come from a very rough background. I was homeless for a very long time, sleeping rough, being in the forest for about 4 years, moving around places, social workers, there's a whole lot of it. So when I moved here, I had like no documentations, no ID. Pretty much I left school, I had no GCSEs, I had nothing. They have helped me with, from sorting out banking, sorting out my ID, sorting out colleges, sorting out all my courses. They have helped me a lot. I come from also a background where I never really had money, so when moving into this place, and they helped me know how to manage my money and like paying for bills, and where I had like rent arrears, they would help me with that kind of stuff. They literally taught me, I would probably say, about life, like even the simplest of certain things that, I don't know, a parent should probably be teaching you, like I got taught here. It was nice. In my family, my nan back in Poland, she always had an allotment and I always enjoyed it. I started off with growing things on my partner's balcony, but obviously a balcony is very small. So his friend put us onto like the council, signing up on the council register, and we was waiting for about half a year to a year. Got it just before Christmas last year. We speak to a lot of people up the allotment. They always like come up to us and say how much, like, for young people, me and my partner that do the allotment, we have done such a big like change. Like we've literally been straight up there. If I'm not working, I'm always up the allotment. But I've always wanted to grow my own things, and like it's a lot of joy that it gives me from growing my own things and like making my own salads, and yeah, I really enjoy it. I have received, I would say, a lot of support from the Benjamin Foundation. They can see the big change in me. I used to get called the firecracker in the hostel. I was very explosive, very angry at the world, and they helped me get through that through like my support sessions, having like one-on-ones with them, having little chats with them. Even when I don't have it, like they'll ask me how I am. It's a really like kind of like a home, I would say, for me. I never really had a home, so this is like a home for me. It's really nice. It's the only place that I've seen this much support from. You don't see many places, and I've heard and spoken to many people in different hostels, and this is the only place that I always try and recommend people to come to because of the support you get. There's always staff here. Joe, actually himself, he put me on my personal training course. He helped me with my Catch-22 to get my maths and English, but my main thing was my personal training because that is something that I always wanted to do, and he put me onto it. They got all of that side sorted, and I done it, I passed it. Now I'm a qualified personal trainer, so everything you can think of. I like to grow like weird things, for example my cucumber.
Are they the ones that are kind of...
They're like a melon cross cucumber. They're little and they're like a cross, but like I say, I like to try new things, but I am literally growing everything you could probably think of off the top of your head. I'm growing up there. I enjoy being outside. That's a big one. It really does help my mental health, and like just the feeling of growing your own stuff and being able to make things with the stuff and just give it out to people, because I'm always growing too much, like, so I'm always giving it out to friends and family, and it's a nice thing, like, and then hearing the feedback of how nice it is as well. It's a really nice thing to do. I'm forever thankful for this place. They know me in and out, like, I don't know, they've just done so much for me. I'm manifesting that by the end of this year I will be out of the hostel, because you're only meant to be here for 2 years. I've been here for 4, coming up to probably 4.5, and all I have been wanting, like, is a job. That was my main thing, and I've only literally just after my birthday in February, I got my first ever job, which was the best thing ever. And now my next step is moving out. That is my next biggest thing, is to move out and hopefully either be in my own flat or move in with my partner, because my partner's got his own flat. So that is what I'm hoping. If I could, I would have a farm. I would have big land, sheep, everything, the whole shebang. Like, I would love to have all of it, but my next big steps is having chickens up there.
Everyone just seems obsessed with getting chickens. It's just like it's just not something I'm used to. So every time I go, it's like everyone's either had chickens or getting chickens or you know.
And
whatever.
all the different like eggs you can get, different types of